27%. That's mad. Was it? Like, was it 27%? That's what the email's saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was. I thought like, you were good. That was good. It's funny.
Yeah. It's just notes. Like,
It's not notes. It's a mark. It's a score. It's an actual score. Like, there's no creative leeway there.
What was meant to be the greatest comedy of a generation would turn out to be a generation's greatest tragedy. And when comedy meets tragedy, there can only be one survivor. The truth.
Welcome, Chris.
oh yeah.
You can take your mask off.
Alright. Off? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Hi, Gary. How
Hiya.
you doing?
Good,
You
yeah.
take your mask off.
Thank
if you
you.
want.
Hate them things.
Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
So, you want to just introduce yourself?
Oh, cool. To the...
Or what?
Or just to
It's fine.
Okay. Sorry. I'm Gary. Dr. Gary, officially now. Yeah, and I am an actor, writer. And my name's Chris, or Christopher, and I'm involved in the Waiting Room project. I am also part of a double act with Chris, and we're working on the Waiting Room together.
So, you are employed by Omatech
Yep.
to create the funniest show?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. You and Chris know each other quite a long time.
Yeah, since, it's like, yeah, we're in the tomb. Yeah, we worked together worked together. We were 5 years old whenever we started our comedy duo, Pie and Mash.
Pie and Mash.
Pie and Mash. I think it's one of the only reasons we stuck together this long. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter whose idea it is, I suppose, but my idea.
What did you do together?
Sketches. Well, we used to do sketches at like family parties and Christmas. Simple comedy, like the old school guys, Laurel and Hardy, Markham and Weiss. Like recently, my ma told me that it's just the same sketch every time. Chris gets hit in the face with a pie. I was the one that was getting hit in the face with the pies. What do you want me to tell you? Like, that's it. That's what they wanted, you know. Everybody laughed all the time. It was so funny, apparently.
So, it seems that Chris always got a pie in the face.
I mean, because that's what worked. I mean, I think we might have tried it once where I got a pie. I can't remember. Pie in the face at a wedding, pie in the face at a bar mitzvah, pie in the face at a baptism, pie in the face at a funeral.
So you both have had a very prolific career, as you said yourself, with Pie and Mash. Obviously, it made you both perfect candidates to apply for the Omatech.
Yeah.
And their brand new way to make people laugh and feel good about themselves. And they're a huge company.
Huge.
So how was the Omatech process then? Like in terms of, can you walk us through the application?
They were specifically looking for two people. They were looking for people who see each other all the time so they can bubble together. We hadn't worked together in a long time. I think Chris wanted to do sort of stuff and I respected that. Do you know what I mean? I respected that. I think our friendship was more valuable. I get a message from Gary saying, do you want to get the old band back together? When I seen the application form, I was like, we can do this. This is literally calling to us. We'd be mad not to do it. We went in, we auditioned. There wasn't really an audition. They asked us to prepare a sketch. We wrote one. It was just a Zoom call to get like our personalities. And I auditioned for them and they said, aye, come on in.
Wow.
It was more like just a meet and greet. I think they already decided when I seen us.
Was there training in terms of the Omatech process?
The training was longer. Training in what? Giggle therapy. Like fully qualified doctors, I suppose, you know, not medical doctors, but we have certificates. It was just rehearsals for the show. Just writing it and rehearsing it and doing it. It's a PhD in laughter therapy. It was just rehearsals. It's sort of a new brand of therapy that Omatech are looking at. Like if I played Romeo, I wouldn't be a Capulet. Like laughter is the best medicine, so why not? I don't love that girl playing Juliet. Romeo loves Juliet. My mum has a certificate on her wall, you know, beside my actual graduation photo. I don't Chris doesn't. Do you know, Chris isn't a doctor.
Are there any exercises from your training you'd like to show us now?
There's a really, really great one, and it's just about smiling. And it really is. So all you do is you just, see here, just tickle the sides. You can't help but laugh. You know, so if you're feeling bad in the morning, and Chris loves this one, I don't know.
It didn't look like you were tickling the side of your mouth from the footage that we saw when you received an email from Omatech.
Yeah.
I mean, that seemed... Can you tell us, what was that about? What happened?
The email was a review, sort of, well, not, I hesitate to say review, it was feedback from Omatech. I mean, they're entitled to their opinion, do you know what I mean? At the start, we were told we were rehearsing this show, and then we were told we had to create the funniest show in the world. We worked really hard. They went, you have to get 100%. We have to create the funniest show in the world. And now, because you have signed the contract, you have to create the funniest show in the world. 27%.
27%?
27% is what they gave us. I mean, they asked the people, and the people said 27%. I respect them. I do. They have a system. I think we created something. Whether that was the funniest show in the world, it has been proven by Omatech to be 27%. Just couldn't believe it.
Well, it's pretty accurate though, isn't it?
Yeah.
27%. It's not even... I mean, it's a fail, really.
He was upset that we got 27%. It affected him much more than it affected me.
73% you didn't get.
Yeah.
That must have been hard for you.
Really hard.
Really hard. It's not nice to get 27%, Chris.
Are you supposed to tickle the side of people's mouths unless you're feeling tickled yourself?
73% not funny.
But it's drama, it's stakes, isn't it? 27% means we have to be better. It means to give something the audience something to go.
Can you tell us a joke and look into the camera? The funniest joke that you know.
Yeah. There's turmoil there. They have to be better next week. Funniest joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you said you're a comedy actor of
Just a bit not
caliber.
prepared. Just not.
Just give us a funny joke there.
Okay. That's a good one. Why isn't your nose 12 inches long? Because then it'd be a foot.
That was very funny.
Thank you.
What was the argument about? We can talk about what happened on set. I believe there was a couple of things that you weren't...
I wasn't happy that day.
Okay.
To call it an argument is a lot, but okay, let's use your words. Arguments, look, it's all going to come out, it's all on footage, there's no point in me lying about it, is there really?
What happened, Gary?
Chris was a nightmare, like honestly. He was mad keen to do a bit of pieing again, and I was avidly against it. It wasn't his fault, but I suppose we hadn't worked with each other in so long that I think our styles were out of sync. Feather dusters, cats, peanut butter, do you know, like just things.
It wasn't funny, was it?
It wasn't fun. Cats, peanut butter's over here though. What's over here? I love them. But in the room, looking back after receiving the 27%, was there things he could have done better? Yes.
Do you get on with Gary?
Yeah, I do. I get on with him, is what I would say.
But
he's difficult.
what did Chris do?
There's a very funny scene that we had agreed upon in the Buttons of Bow sketch where I get punched in the face. And that's classic comedy.
Good scene.
That's classic Ponto. No one was more up for that than I think it was my idea. But whether it was the whole pie and mash days coming back to Chris with the slapstick humour, we did take after take after take, and I could see a glint in Chris's eye. And in one of the takes, he just hit me in the face. I hit him. I hit him with a boxing glove. So I had a busted nose. He said he didn't mean it. His suppose I had to believe that, don't I? But there was a glint in his eye.
Why I hit him? He asked me to.
I'm a very serious about comedy actor.
He said, it needs to look real, it needs to be funny, and that's what is funny.
It takes a lot of me. I stay in character for a lot of those scenes. When Chris punched me in the face, I didn't even yell cut until the blood was over my lips and someone else in the room had to call cut.
He's difficult. He's method. I'm not. I'm very much. There's the lines. They're written. Just say them. The audience will put it all together.
I wanted to use it. Tiger wouldn't let us. Couldn't have blood. It's too gruesome. I wanted to use it. I go, we had it. We might as well use it. I mean, you punched me in the face. You punched me in the face. Yeah. So like, that needs to be worth something. Like, what have you've thrown away years of us working together by punching me in the face on camera? So at least let's use it. There's your 73%.
See, you can't see it in the shot. He's kicking me under there to go do it.
It certainly wasn't kicking him. Just even whenever I hit him with my leg a couple of times.
He was doing that out of shot. Like, he was kicking me, and then I had enough.
I think he was trying to get my attention about something, and he was like nipping my leg. So I went and kicked him a couple of times because of that, but I wasn't kicking him.
I had enough, and I went, well, he wants it.
And I said to him, go for it. I would say to any actor, go for it. If we were doing a scene together, I would say, don't hold back, I can take it. As in, like, I can take, we had rehearsed it, so I could take him throwing the punch at me because I would go away. But he went back in twice. He went up and then he went again. That wasn't rehearsed.
So yeah, I suppose if your question is for the purposes of a documentary to try and frame me for something, did I do it? Here's your shot. Yes, I hit him.
Why did you do that then? Why do you think he punched you in the face?
Because I pied him in the face 20 million years ago, like several hundred times, but he was always in on the joke. They're laughing at both of us. It's not just us, you know.
As an actor, as both you and Kerri are, the whole you're pretending,
yeah,
but actually you both made it very, very real. Is that not unprofessional?
He made it real. I was pretending.
I'm unprofessional. Well, it's the first time I've ever heard that in my whole career, that I'm unprofessional.
It's unprofessional, yeah. Do you know, now thinking about it, now talking this through with you, it's unprofessional. And I was part of it.
But you're quite a method actor, reading your notes.
I mean, yeah. I mean, aren't we all? Like, you know, if you're going to be in it, then be in it. If you're going to kiss the mirror, kiss the mirror.
He's method. He does this, he's in it, and he wants it. So I delivered.
So you think you should have gotten punched?
No, but I've been punched before. I have been punched before. I've punched myself in the face before to feel what that feels like, so I know what it feels like. But I would never ask another actor to do that. That's unprofessional.
Are you telling the truth?
Yes.
Is that what happened?
Yes. If you wanted to know did I hit him, I hit him. And I'm telling you now what led to that. And that's a snake's tongue.
Do you think a lot of this kind of repressed anger and pressure came from the fact that what was happening on the shoot actually wasn't working? In hindsight, looking at the 27%.
Yeah, well, obviously it didn't. Well, it didn't work, yeah. And I think if we had just stuck to our jobs and stuck to our roles and just did things we were supposed to do, then we would have got higher than 27%.
And Chris didn't stick to his...
He didn't stick to it.
Say that to the camera.
He didn't stick to it. Like, I'm not trying to put him under the bus. He didn't stick to it. I'm sorry. But if I'm going to get in trouble over something, I go like, we should know where the blame lies. And Chris is a fantastic actor. He's amazing. And I love his work. He's better than me. He's a better actor than me. But on the day, you have to respect what's going on. You have to respect your other actor. And I think, for whatever reason, Chris lost respect for me that day.
Chris lost respect for me.
Oh God, my heart's broke for them two wee Egypts. But here, buttons, they are funny, aren't they? Cheers! Cheers. Got up for here. Oh, here. Get them to tell an our wee joke. No. Come on ahead, you play it.
Okay, before you go, can you just tell us another joke into the camera?
Why did the skeleton not go to the disco? Because he had nobody to go with.